It's so great to have with us in the studio today, Jamie Brenneman on the deck, Chattanooga Exteriors. Thank you so much for coming on, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So today we're talking about deck safety. This is something as a mom, they were little ones. I always worried about noticing the maybe rotting wood. Talk to us about deck safety, maybe how we can check.
Deck safety is a big thing, but it is a huge thing that goes overlooked. And a lot of people just assume because they go out there and there's no holes in the board or no boards like, poking up or nails coming out, that it's all good. But what you really need to do is look at the underneath part of it as well as the top part, because a lot of times the underneath part will tell you a story where you look at it and you're like, oh, wow, that board is popping out. This board's pulling away from the house. I've even seen whole decks that you've seen that are off the house an inch, and they're just holding on. and so I've told people, hey, do not walk on this deck again. We've seen posts that are coming off. So it's a huge thing that people just they glance at it and they say, okay, well, it's still standing, or, the posts look good or whatever. But when you start looking at it, you can really dive deep into it and really get a better understanding.
Where are particular spots we can look with this visual inspection we can do as a homeowner?
Yeah, so the one thing is you want to look at posts. The posts shouldn't be in the ground. So posts should be on concrete and then a bracket to support them. Okay. A lot of posts that are just in the ground, with moisture over time, they end up rotting.
Interesting. It's not like a fence.
Yeah, so you want to look at that. You also want to look where the posts connect to the deck. Okay. And then you have joist that run underneath. It's kind of the support system of the deck. So you want to look at that, make sure they're not pulling away. So anytime you see where a nail was driven in or a screw was driven in, then you want to make sure it's not pulling out. Right. The biggest thing is where most of deck accidents occur is on the stairs. Oh. So you see a lot of stair rails that are bad, a lot of stair rail supports that are bad, and then a lot of framing supports. And a lot of them just kind of pull away. Where if you got a stairs coming up and you connect it to the deck, a lot of times it pulls away and pulls away and pulls away, and then you're putting all that weight. Just thinking about going up the stairs, you're going boom, 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 and all that weight is transferred over and over again, and then pretty soon it just pulls away from the house or the deck, and that's where accidents happen.
So let's say as a homeowner, my own visual inspection doesn't feel like enough and I have a concern. Tell me about coming out and what you all offer to maybe secure our decks.
Yeah, so for $250, we can come out and give you a deck inspection and say, hey, all right, this is what is needed. And we can do the proper enhancements to that. Or if you say, we can just come out and give you an inspection and there's no obligation at all, you just pay the fee. We come out there, it would take us generally about an hour and we'll give you a written report of what needs to be done. And then you can go and, if it's not us that does the work, you can have somebody else do the work.
And you offer a lot of wonderful products. And I know your work is very hands-on and imaginative, and you work with the homeowners, dreams or ideas from what they can create. So how can we get a hold of you and get this started?
Yeah, so you can call us at 805-3800 or go on to our website, ChattanoogaExteriors.com, fill out the contact form, and then somebody will give you a call within 24 hours.
Great. Well, thank you for coming on, Jamie Brenneman with On the Deck. Thank you for your partnership with Channel 12, ChattanoogaExteriors.com or 805-3800.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks again for coming on ChattanoogaExteriors.com.